Alright, today I'm going to be doing a GeoGuessr YouTuber tier list. So I have all these GeoGuessr YouTubers, and I'm going to put them on the tier list S through D. Let's go. Alright, so I'm ranking this holistically, quality of the videos, quality of the thumbnails, of the editing, but also by their personality, how good they are at GeoGuessr is probably a major player, all of that. So, let's start out with BirdPie. BirdPie, I think, is a pretty good GeoGuessr player. I do think on thumbnails and a bit of quality of videos he's lacking, but I love his tips videos, but just compared to all the other goats on this list, I think unfortunately he has to be D. I love his videos, I think he's going places. GeoWizard, I think just has to be an S. Not sure if many people notice, but BRECTIFY is actually by far my favorite GeoGuessr YouTuber. Now, lacking a little bit on consistency front, but everything else, I think he's perfect. I think his personality is amazing. He's a good GeoGuessr player. I love his setup. It's just the one-liners. Oh my god, one of my favorite GeoGuessr YouTubers is not GeoGuessr YouTube, but just overall YouTube channel is HiveMind, and they're like big for their one-liners, right? Rectify also has some great one-liners. If I look back into his catalog, his one-liners great. So I think he just has a personality trait that most GeoGuessr YouTubers don't have. Easy S, top of S2. I got moved down. Okay, there. Chicago Geographer, another GOAT. I want to put him in S so bad, but I think just the little bit of stagnation that he's had recently, obviously being pretty busy, exiting college, graduating college, obviously been pretty busy, but I think he makes some great videos. I love his personality. Thumbnails are great, non-repetitive videos in my opinion. I think all of his videos have some sort of excitement to them. Doesn't do oversaturated topics. One of the most unique GeoGuessr YouTubers. Most of the things he does, not many other YouTubers do. So I think high A tier. He's probably going to be top of A tier. Dusky. Now, Dusky is a great guy. I love him. One of the first people we collabed with. I think one thing that hurts him is his lack of consistency in terms of uploads, what he uploads, right? Because I think there are times when he has a very, very good idea, but then doesn't expand on it enough or doesn't create a series, right? And then the reason I'm putting him in the C is because it's a very minor thing, right? But on his parodies, he has him playing the piano, and then he has his voice, right? He doesn't put the actual instrumental of the song, so I don't realize it's a parody of a specific song until the very, very end, when the hook or the chorus plays, right? Just put the instrumentals in your back of your song and your B, Dusky, okay? But for now, he just has to be C. Cookie's gonna be difficult. I don't really know where to put him, because not necessarily the greatest GeoGuessr player when you look at all of these people, most of which are pros, right? But definitely lacking a bit personality-wise, often because he doesn't put his personality in his videos, which I think that's definitely something that comes with being more comfortable with being in the camera. But I do think in terms of his thumbnail is amazing. I love his editing. I love his unique video ideas. I think he's going to be high B tier, though. I don't think quite A tier. But I think he's very, very close. Just, what I said before. Okay. Oh my god. I'm about to make the hottest hot take I think anyone's ever said. Just the hottest, most scalding take. I think Geography Challenge's lack of consistency in terms of uploads puts him in C tier. He's an amazing player. He's a GOAT in the community, one of the OGs, right? But I'm not necessarily judging it off of community presence. I'm judging it off of their YouTube channel, what they put into your YouTube videos. I feel like him being very, very good at GeoGuessr carries a lot of his videos, and then he also doesn't have the consistency to make that being good at GeoGuessr, right? A lot of his videos feels like clips rather than full-fledged YouTube videos. However, that is not to diminish anything from Geography Challenges. I think he's a great guy. Personality-wise, he's great. I love the collaborations he does, just lacking a little bit in quality and then a little bit in consistency, right? GeoGuessr RU, unfortunately, has to be D. I don't know Russian, so I can really understand his videos. I'm sure if I did, I'm sure he would be much higher. Geo Isaac, actually underrated. There are only two fronts I think he's lacking a little bit. A, skill. I can't even think of any other fronts. Maybe video ideas. He's lacking a little bit, but I do think he does have good video ideas. I think that some of them can be a little disinteresting sometimes. I absolutely adore his editing style. I love his thumbnails. I think he's gonna be I want to put him in A tier. I love his personality. I love how he puts his webcam like up, so it's like he's kind of like looking up at the viewer every so often. Like, I don't know, it creates a nice dichotomy. Yeah, I think he's gonna be high B tier, so close to A tier. Actually, no, I'm putting him in A tier. I don't care anymore. YoPeter, another YouTuber I never really latched onto too much. I think thumbnails editing, he's great. Just his play style a little bit, that for me specifically, it's just a little too slow. I don't know how to describe it, right? It's a little too slow of a play style, right? I also feel sometimes I learn a little less from his videos than I would from like watching like a Zigzag or Phineas video. So I'm debating whether to put him B tier or high of C tier, but I think quality of videos just have to put him in low B tier. I do think he's lacking a little bit on like unique video ideas, but I do think that the community he has is much different than the community a lot of these other YouTubers have. Harrier, I think I'm gonna put him low A tier. I love his videos, I love his thumbnails. I think he's up next in terms of like when he starts uploading again. I think he's gonna become one of the bigger names in the GeoGuessr community. IC3P, IC3P, pretty much good at everything except a little, like everything is good. Like his editing style is great. His probably the most unique video ideas on this list. Tight knit community, all that. Do think he isn't quite as yet. Just lacking a little bit in skill in GeoGuessr, and then a little bit just in like, I think he has the potential to make like amazing, like, you know, like when you look at a lot of these videos, it's like GeoGuessr Let's Play videos. I think he has the potential to do more than GeoGuessr Let's Play videos. Like you look at like how he used the green screen and everything. I think he has the potential to make more. I don't think he's reached that potential yet. Once he does, S tier. But for now, high A. Jake Lyons, I love Jake Lyons' videos. I think he has a great personality. I think it's just the type of videos like he makes. Like, I think if I were him, if he still wants to make all those beach season videos, I think just put that on a second channel. Because quite frankly, that doesn't parallel to, I think, his other videos. Like, for example, if you look at this, look at the thumbnails, for instance. You look at all of these thumbnails, I would say, like, a little too much text. I think these are a little nice because they include, like, a picture of an image and a nicer thumbnail face. Just not a huge fan of these videos, right? But, like, you look at this video, if every video is like this video, or, for example, you go down a little bit, this video, or this video, or even some like this, some of the beach season videos, league videos, right? Not beach season, league videos. I think he would be like easy A tier, easy high A tier. I think just lacking a bit in editing, you know, types of videos, video ideas, you know, creating some oversaturated content, especially like the road to #1. Then again, he was the one who almost started it, so I can't really say he was creating oversaturated content by doing that. I am gonna put him high B tier though. Phineas, I think similar dilemma with Jake Lyons, lacking a bit in unique video ideas, lacking a bit in editing, but I think that comes with posting daily videos. If I were Phineas, I think he has a great personality too. If I were Phineas, I think I would just upload a little less. Like, for time he was actually here, he was uploading every single day, and he was able to make these videos that would views. He was able to make these videos that would get tons of views. You know, road to #1 videos, world record videos, always tons and tons of views, right? But by making 3 videos, we never got to see like the variance. He never got to see the variance of his videos, right? So he would never like be able to see like what thumbnails would do better, because really the people that are gonna watch the like road to #1 videos are gonna watch it no matter what, right? For the most part, unless you put like a random generated thumbnail. So for that reason, I'm gonna put him middle of B tier. I think he should upload less and focus a little more on maybe quality and uniqueness and variance of his videos. Truly Buzzy, I actually love his videos. I think he stagnated a little bit, but I think in terms of personality, in terms of editing, in terms of thumbnails and everything, I love his videos. I think that's just a good middle A tier. WolfTrekker, I feel he stagnated a little bit. I don't think he entirely focuses on his YouTube channel. Aside from that, great personality, great guy, like nothing I can have with him. Just, I think high B tier, maybe below Jake Lyons, I think. GG, pretty much exclusively makes like the occasional tips video and then road to #1 videos. And I think he's where it starts with the road to #1 videos being so saturated. Like the reason he has like a big following on YouTube is because he makes those road to #1 videos. And no hate to him, but I think he's great. I think if he branches out, he can do a lot of things, but he's a good GeoGuessr player. don't think necessarily that, like, as a YouTuber, he compares to a lot of these people like Icy and Chicago Geographer and Harrier and Geo Isaac that put so much effort into their videos, right? I don't think that's his goal. I think he just, I don't know. I think he's a great YouTuber though. I think if he decided to make other content, I mean, he's good at making thumbnails. I think he could do it. Zigzag, you know, Zigzag. I mean, I'm just gonna put him top of A tier, right behind Chicago Geographer. Actually, no, I'm gonna put him ahead of him. If Zigzag continues to make more videos where Poison VFX edits them, then he becomes S tier pretty soon. I just think it's sometimes like the longer, more unedited videos that can become like pretty boring if they're trying to be transferred to a large scale audience. But pretty entertaining guy, has a lot to say, good at the game. GeoGuessr World Cup, definitely puts a lot of effort into his videos, high A tier. Rainbolt, like his videos, I do think he stagnated a little bit with the like tournament videos, just kind of putting them and only them aside from the occasional video, other GeoGuessr video. I think when he does his travel vlogs, he can be like a little more involved. I think he has a lot that he can do. The fact that he gets so many views on his videos already, I mean, it shows what potential he has if he really makes like really involved travel vlogs, like, you know, Casey Neistat, right? So I think I'm gonna put him high A tier. I do think his disconnect from the community by being like so large does hurt him a little bit in terms of my opinion standings, but there you go. That's my GeoGuessr YouTuber tier list. What would you change? What would you keep? Like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, au revoir.